السلام عليكم، معكم دكتور رعد جيمر. حياكم الله في قناتي. Welcome for Immortals of طيب وصلنا للتاور اللي قاعد يقولوا لي عليه. انا الى الان مكتوب عندي في المهمة بحث في التاور او بحث في سيرش ذا تاور، يعني ابحث في البرج.
The airship won't be bothering us again. But the hand wasn't aboard, so keep your eyes open.
واكيد في بوس فايت
Cleared out the
هنا.
tower courtyard. Heading up to the top.
Stay put. I'm almost there.
Yeah, well, I don't see an off switch on this lift, so...
Stay put.
على قتله. طبعا بعد ما طلعنا احنا تكلمتي فينك من اول.
Guess we're going in.
قالت لك ستي بوت. خلينا ناخذ الاشياء بسرعة قبل ما نمشي، يمكن نحصل لنا بوس فايت. هو اكيد في بوس فايت اصلا. اوكي يلا جنبي انت ماخذ المكان كله. زي المكتبة. لا تقول لي هذا ساندراك.
Show yourself.
اي والله
Font of
ساندراك.
Yokal. I draw you forth through the power of Thradakol, the binding stone.
We've got a problem.
What is it?
More like who? Sandrak's here.
What? Hold your position. I'm on my way.
He'll be gone by then.
That was an order, Initiate.
Say again? I'm losing you.
You do know I can just see you waving your hand around, right?
An immortal. Welcome, brother. Do you know who I am?
Sandrak.
I suppose Kirkin has poisoned you against me by now.
She didn't have to. Your men killed my family.
Did they? I have no memory of that. A great many people have died in this war. Would it comfort you to know that I'm close to ending it?
Don't turn your back on me!
Send him to his family.
أوف. ترى حتى أنا عنده قدرات ترى على فكرة، لا تقول سوي. اوه تعالوا هي تقدر والله سهل. ايزي تارجت.
I need more time to finish this. Let me give you a hand.
Hey, stop!
ايش سويت انت؟ اما قلب ضدي الاخ يا الندل. والله قلب ضدي. هو علق عندي ولا ايه؟ ماني قادر اغير سلاح. يا ابوي ايش فيك انت؟ ايه من اول. ايوه. اوه ماي جاد والله من ضربة واحدة. الاخضر فين؟ الاخضر فين؟ بعدين يا ابوي اديني مجال. واحد اوه هيل هيل هيل. هذا قاعد يضربني من جد ده. ما في هيل طيب؟ اعتقد في حبة هيل هنا. باقي الاخضر. ايوه موت. لا تموت. هيل هيل هيل. احاول ما استخدم الشيل كل شوية. ايوه جيبوا كم معايا الرمة. قلب قد في ثواني. بسرعة بسرعة. واحد زبط.
You are broken and you are bound.
والله اخذ القوة. دحين فين رحت؟ رحت عالم ثاني ولا ايه؟
Where? What is this place? Wait, this is the Shrouded Realm. Uh-oh, is that the Pentasod?
ايش هذا؟ شاف واحد عملاق هناك. اوه ماي جاد. لا تقول لي حارب ده، ما بحارب احد.
What are you doing?
هذا سألني.
Jack! What happened? Sandrak in the Hand vanished when I arrived.
He cast some kind of spell. I tried to stop him.
You were supposed to wait for me, Initiate.
The ley line, he absorbed it. I don't understand. I saw something. Saw what? When his spell was cast, I left my body. I went somewhere else.
Out with it.
I saw the Pentasod. It's alive. Sir, we should talk. Up there, Sandrak referred to me as a brother. And not like, oh, hey, look, it's another Magnus, but more like...
Like someone from his order.
Exactly.
Complicated subject. One I'm not going to get into here.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak is an immortal.
Was.
You're not going to explain how Sandrak was an immortal.
Thought I made that clear, Initiate. That's something Kirkin will talk to you about when she thinks it's right. Some of us don't like being reminded.
I fought long and hard to become an immortal. Getting blindsided that Sandrak's one of the alumni, the guy who bombed my home, I might add, is more than a little uncool.
That's true.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes. You should have been told. I know what he did to Saren. Everyone does. But it wasn't my call.
I should just go.
Wait a minute. Listen. About your vision of the Shrouded Realm. I wanted you to know something.
Yeah.
The Pentasod. It is alive. All we ever see here, in this world, in our world, is only the physical manifestation of its true form in the Shrouded Realm. In Kalthus, our mystics say this form visits them in dreams in the winter. In other parts of Aveum, prophets, saints, madmen have all claimed to have seen it at one time or another.
So I'm a saint, is what you're saying.
I just wanted you to know that you're not...
And I'm not special? No worries, sir. Kirkin lets me know that all the time.
Can you ever shut up?
ما
I'm
يقدر.
saying you don't have to feel alone, Jack. I don't want you to feel like you might become a pariah.
Like
People that
kindness
have visions of the
dangerous.
Pentasod sometimes fear that will happen.
Careful. You could end up being nice to me for the first time ever.
You're impossible.
No, I mean it. That was really kind of you. Thanks.
All right. I'll meet you back at the Palathon. Sandrak absorbing a ley line isn't something we're even remotely prepared for. Kirkin will be eager to talk.
طيب نحن في عالم غير عالمهم، هذا اللي فهمته من الهرجة كلها. نحن في عالم زي ما تقول ايش اقول لك، يعني في عالمين، عالم هم عايشين ونحن عايشين في ذا العالم. بس الى الان انا صراحة ماني فاهم القصة دي ايش المغزى في هذا كله. ان شاء الله مع التقدم راح نفهم القصة وراح نفهم ايش قصة العوالم دي. اوكي نرجع غريبة. اوكي I miss my room. ابى غرفتي. اصلا حبيت غرفة اشكال ما حبيت العوالم كلها. تحس الغرفة اللي انت ساكن فيها غرفة الرويال فاميلي يو نو. اوكي برضو نفس الشيء ماني قادر. طيب نروح اوكي هذا اللي انا مختاره. الدمج 23 قبل ما ابدأ. اوكي 31 طلقة بس 22 الدمج. 80 طلقة. يا اخي في بعضهم يحطون اشياء انت مستغرب فيها. هذا طلقة واحدة، طلقة واحدة، 6 طلقات. اقول لكم خليني، تدري الى الان هذه ما استخدمتها. هذا الشيلد عندي. اوكي هذا بلو ماجيك باور. اوكي هذه ياخذها، هذا تنفعك. اوه صح نسيت الهيلث يا الله. كمان في اللي 50,000 اجيب لك 100 يا الله، والله كثير. يعني مثلا لو بعنا دي، طيب لا نستعجل برضو.
Jack, heard you walked right up into a whole thing.
Take up a position at the table, Initiate. There's a lot to talk about.
Any of these possible fun?
Sounds like Zendara filled you in, sir, but I've got about 1,000,000 questions.
Story time, Jack.
And I used to really love story time.
The Shrouded Realm is a world of raw, untempered magic. A magic so formless and wild, it's impossible to master.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Then the Pentasod came to that world and created the fonts. 5 great anchors that connected the Shrouded Realm to Aveum. The ley lines spread out from these fonts, traveling through both worlds, turning the Shrouded Realm's magic into a resource we could use.
If someone could capture the power of a font, they'd control magic in a way that no Magnus has before.
Like a living leyline tower, capable of drawing magic from the very source, capable of even redirecting it away from other Magni.
Sandrak has done exactly that. We believe he's in possession of a Thrada Cull, a binding stone, an artifact that can control the fonts.
So that's what I saw the hand pull out of the ruins.
That's right. With it, Sandrak will eventually be able to block our access to magic completely. Then the Everwar is over.
Over? As in he takes over Lucium?
As in, he takes over everything.
Sir, respectfully and whatever, you're wrong.
Excuse me?
Oh boy.
You said it yourself. Magic is a resource. Just because Sandrak absorbed a font or whatever doesn't mean his power is endless. It's just that it's probably ginormous. If he found a way to use the Binding Stone, so can we. We can take it back and then...
Make yourself at home.
I bring you good news, sister. Peace is near. Allow me to let you witness it,
A small kindness between friends.
if you would have it.
We were just discussing what the best response would be to your desecration of the fonts.
Had you yet concluded you have none? Let us meet at Nicaea to discuss the terms of your surrender. I hear now you speak for your king. So there should...
Trap!
The boy does not know me. You have my word. The traditions of Aristea will be upheld, without violence. I see a Lucium that genuinely survives this part of history. Can you?
Well, that was horrible. Course of action?
Devin, make sure every last trace of them is really gone. Zendara, I need you to speak to the watch commanders.
We're meeting Sandrak at Nosea.
We're outgunned, not outfought. Not yet. Jack?
يا ولد دخل
talk.
بيتنا تقول كانوا عنده المفتاح. انت شفت البودي جارد حقينه؟ يا ولد العملاق ده رهز. رهزني هز. طيب كيف اتكلم معاك؟
Is Zendara right? We're going to actually walk into Sandrak's trap.
It's not a trap. Sandrak fashions himself after the nobility of Aristea. He'll honor the tradition of Nosea as neutral ground.
Sir, I know you don't plan to surrender.
Not even a little bit. We'll take him by surprise, hit him with everything we got, and hope the power of that binding stone of his is found wanting.
Okay, so it's our trap then.
The Immortals can't let Sandrak take control of magic, Jack. We have to take our chances.
Speaking of the Immortals and Sandrak having been an Immortal and you never telling me your fellow Immortal.
I figured this was coming. There's not a lot of time here. Safe to say, it's better if we table it.
I had a right to know. You recruited me the day Sandrak destroyed my home. I've been fighting against Rasharn ever since you told me.
What difference would it have made?
I don't know, but how do you benefit by constantly keeping secrets from me? You could have told me about the fonts long before any of this. You could have told me how using magic destroys the world before training me.
You joined the army, Jack, not the academy. You only needed to know what helped you in the field.
I don't feel that's a good enough answer, sir.
I'm sure you can live with it for the time being. If we survive Nosea, we can talk about it again. Now, a few pieces need to fall into place for this ambush to work. I need you to take this to Captain Selko.
A portal stone. Any message to go along with it?
Selko will know what to do. You'll find him in Lordsfell along with a battalion of our soldiers.
Understood. I'll head out now.
يا ولد جاك مرة زعلان.
You good?
With the most dangerous man alive just strolling into the Palathon briefing room. From 1,000 miles away through some spatial overlap warping spell that no one's ever seen before.
I guess you're not.
I'm just saying there's a lot to unpack there.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Wait, Jack, listen. I know you have a grudge, to put it probably too lightly, with Sandrak for what he did to your home. But don't, well, you know, let all that cloud your judgment when we try and backstab him at Nosea. There's no
Focus
word,
on
really,
you, no
for the kind of power
promise.
he wields. This,
Don't worry, I'm a soldier. I won't make a move until Kirkin gives the word.
that in no way lines up with your past interactions with your superiors.
Hey!
I'm just saying. Rumor is you're a bit of a shoot from the hip. Bit of a bull rush. That can't happen in Nosea. I'm sorry. I really need to get it together. Foreign magics are difficult to scrub out of a breach zone on the best of days.
ومقصد الكلام هو انه جاك متسرع، يعني ما يسمع القوانين، واذا احد من الضباط ادى يعني زي مثلا قالت له ستوب، يعني هولد يور بوزيشن، يعني وقف مكانك لا تتحرك، وبعد هذا كله تحركنا.
Sir, about Nosea?
Definitely not now, Initiate. Whatever plans the Grand Magnus has, I'll get them directly from her.
I get the feeling you won't like them.
It's not my call.
يا اخي احلى ما فيها تديك المختصر، ما عندها لف ودوران. اوكي Grand Hall, I think. يا ابويا. Okay, this location. Lord's Field Keep. يا اخي تحس الكلمات صعبة بالنسبة لي. نحن جينا هنا اول، ايوه نعم جينا. دقيقة نشوف، بس نشوف اسلحة جديدة، جاء شيء جديد مثلا، زي ما نحن ما في ولا شيء.
So, Kirkin didn't say what that thing does.
Probably better you don't know, sir.
Is it though?
If you got captured.
Sure. It's just, if I knew the whole plan, it could be helpful, since I'm like, part of the plan. Am I right?
You have a point.
You aren't going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
Great. See you around, Captain.
عجبتني. اوكي خلاني اخذ راحتي.
Kirkin's asking for an update.
I delivered the portal stone to Captain Selko. What's next?
Rendezvous with the rest of us at Nosea. Our parley with Sandrak is imminent.
Parlay.
What?
Never heard anyone actually use that word.
It's the nerves.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
يا ابوي وقف. هاي تعال. والله 6. الحين احتاج هيل. انا اصلا ما عندي ولا هيل، يعني لو بهيل انسى. والله اكرهك. واو والله ما جاب بالي راح يسوي الحركة دي. كان يجينا المكان ده مرة ثانية وطلعوا لي نفس الأماكن، يعني ليه الهبل ده؟ مشكلة ما بتقدم بصراحة. خلاص كده ما في أحد. أنا شفت صندوق هنا أعتقد، صح؟ شايف كيف؟ اوكي حسب انكسر ولا انشق ولا اي مكان، طلع بس ده البارود. اوكي سوري ابوت ذات. اخيرا هيل. حين المدخل على شكل leave me alone. ما ينفع معاكم اللي زي كذا انتو. انا دحين في الرايح. تدري البوابة دي الى الان انا ما ادري فين توديني. انا عندي حب استطلاع، ابغى اشوف فين توديني. اوكي خلاص دحين عرفت. هذا جديد. لا والله مو جديد، اعرفه ده. كم واحد؟ هيل هذا الحين راح يتعبني نفسيا والله بصراحة، راح يطلع عيني حرفيا. كمان هيل هذا واحد، هذا الثاني. ايوه خليك بعيد والله، احسن لي واحسن لك. باي باي. ايوه يا شيخ. الله في صندوق هناك. دقيقة خلينا نمتكن من فوق. بس كيف من فوق؟ انا كنت حاسس. ايوه امام قهرتني. هذا اللغز اللي اوه لازم يكون احمر. اوكي دقيقة نشوف. طيب اما الحين صار اخضر. والله شيء غريب. طيب وبعدين؟ انا لازم ابحث في الموضوع ده، لازم اشوف ايش العلم. انا من جد انا ماني فاهم ايش طريقة اللغز او كيف طريقة فتحه. ايوه يزرق نعم، بس اقول لك نكمل. هي فين مكان اللغز؟ مكان اللغز اوكي نحن هنا، يعني مكانه هنا، في بوابة هنا. اوكي نرجع لها بعدين. بس عجبني انه الجندي لما قال له ممكن تقول لي ايش قصة المفتاح او ايش قصة الشيء ده اللي سلمته لك، قالوا لا ما اقدر. تخيل ليش؟ ايش السبب؟ عشان لو اتمسك بين عدو والعدو ده سأله ايش قصة هذا الشيء اللي معاك، اكيد راح يقول له يعني تعرف بعد الاعذاب بعد يعني بعد المرمطة راح يقول له في النهاية، راح اقول له ما اقدر اقول لك انه لو اتمسكت اطلع. اكره حيوان عندي. هذا واحد، هذا الثاني. هاي عجبتني الهرجة بصراحة، من جد يحسسك انك انت جندي عسكري من جد. يعني 4 طلقات 128 اللي كانت عندي هنا كم؟ طب انا اللي اخذته ايش؟ 101 126. ادري انا ضيعت، انا ايش اخذت اصلا؟ هذا 101 اوكي الدمج، بس انه 3 طلقات. طيب هذا 126 اللي عندي انا، هذه 205 بس مشكلتي انها طلقة واحدة. اوكي هذه 4 طلقات تخيلوا. وش الفرق طيب؟ عشان 4 درجات. خلينا نجرب. اكرهك يا اخي. اوه والله دون واحدة. لا كذا بدأ يقوى. فين انت؟ شفت الضربة كيف بس؟ يو توديك. آه. انا ميت. احس العدو كل ماله يقوى زيادة. وفي شيء فك بس ما انا عارف ايش هو اصلا. الله. لا ما بلعب، بس دقيقة بشوف كم اقدر اخذ هيل. اوكي ايش المعادن دي؟ ونحن فين بالضبط؟ اثنين مو واحد. لا اثنين مو واحد. حط رجولك. وجع في شكلك. ايش في احد ورايا؟ لا انا بس جاي افتش بصراحة، يعني ما ادري راح يصير لي زي كذا اصلا. هو من هنا ذا الطريق، بس خلينا ناخذ لفة سريعة بس. هذا زي ما تقول الباونتي هانتر. اشوف. اشوف. اوكي. والله لازم ابحث في الالغاز دي ايش قصتها وكيف. حرفيا الغاز جديدة بالنسبة لي، انا ماني عارف كيف طريقة
That's no Sia.
فتحها.
Game face, Jack.
اوكي. هذا اللي شفناه صح؟ تشوف الدرع كيف. هيا علينا. اتوقف. يا ابويا اهدى شوية. طيح ورد يطيح. يا مرزلك تضرب فيه كانك تضرب في جدر. فوكس رينج. اوكي هذا الشيلد اللي عندي هنا بلو كريتيكال ديمج. طيب نشوف اللي بعده. اختفى ولا إيه؟
Can I call dibs?
Not the time, Jack.
So, what's the plan? To know, this all feels a bit improvisational, if I'm being honest.
شوف البادجارد حقه شوف كيف.
You bring no banner?
Didn't feel the need.
I held a small hope you might see reason. Yet you remain the same Kirkin that made me abandon the Immortals years ago. Obsessed with victory, stranger to compromise. Your eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to save it.
I can. With this. Its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war by turning the rest of us defenseless.
In our every meeting, a yipping pup.
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrak. Your airships bomb the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please. Don't make me do this.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound!
He's moving it!
We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Devin,
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
oh, no, not her. I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrak just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkhan's left for Lavnery to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nosea. There's even talk that Kirkhan's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that.
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
طيب شكرا على المتابعة، لا تنسون اللايك وشير وسبسكرايب. مع السلامة.